Nice and slow. Whoa, whoa.
Greetings, sir.
Purses, belts, bags, leather straps, fair prices.
Greetings, my friend.
Fancy a fight?
How about a fist?
Let's get to it.
Hey, what do you... Brilliant. Say, if you be...
All right then.
Excellent. So, ready to go?
Ready? Victory awaits!
Oh! Hey, where's that beer?
There's no escape! Victory awaits!
Enough! That's enough!
Sucker, you really know how to handle yourself.
Well, I reckon I had a good day.
You earned your winnings.
I look forward.
Aren't those dice sad that you just...
Go! Nice and slow.
The finest way. Quality
Some
goods.
fine wares!
Oh,
changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You forget I have influential friends. If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malishov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
Mind your step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Seize that traitor!
Not another step.
You'll get yours too, turtle dove. What are you waiting for? Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
He's one of them!
You.
Get him!
Nice hit!
I locked your ass up! You'll pay for that, you bastard!
Yeah! You'll play like hammer, scum! You got him! Don't spare him!
Damn. They gave me a going over. Good thing you showed up, lad.
You alright, sir? Looks like you took some hits.
It's just a scratch.
Papa! My God! You're hurt!
I'm all right. What the hell was that, Rosa?
I saved your life. Didn't you notice?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now, do you have any idea?
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own home?
And you thought this?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young. Apologies for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually so many corpses strewn about our courtyard.
I should be the one apologising. Some of it is my handiwork.
It won't be your concern, though. I promise. We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked.
You think that will make them let us off?
Not for free. But knowing young Plimo, the commander of the guard... But back to you, lad.
I'm Henry of Skalitz, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like father, like daughter.
Why did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Lord Capon is held at Malishov.
Our Malishov? I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift a finger to do anything about it. But tell me, why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
Well, we all stand on the same side. Against Sigismund.
That is undoubtedly true. I don't like that ginger bastard either. Especially since his people started sticking their fingers in my coffers. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman In a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
Nobody will know.
You haven't been in Kuttenberg for... I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want...
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. It seems he'd like to see me reduced to a beggar. And now we've killed his men. The king's men. I'll have to reach, like Rosa said, lad. As long as Vavak...
Then let's get rid...
It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants. There are rumors he even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen. Using if Sigismund were to find out.
Then why...
Simple allegations aren't enough to charge.
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint.
Find out. But how?
You're right. Only authorized my friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him from the mint master's office, but his brother Christian remained in the Italian court. He wanted to become the mint master himself, but because of Vavak, he had to settle for the steward's office. He hates him even more than we do on account of it.
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. He'd welcome any dirt you can dig up on Vavak, just as much as I would. If you go to him and ask for help on my behalf, I'm sure he'll accommodate you. I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of Vavak's fraud. That's fair, isn't it?
All right. It's a deal. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted. Let's hope the same goes for his brother.
Excellent. You'll find Christian and Horshan at the estate near the mines. Tell him the password, Via Argentum, the path of silver. He'll know who he's dealing with, but be careful, both of you. This is...
We'll be praying.
Get out of my sight. Clear off.
Quick!
My old woman's mood.
Go! Go! Quick!
A wonderful day for a
Quick! Go! Quick! Just a bit further.
Did you put perfume on? Every gaffer recruits his own crew and use virgin veins. Paul's son is out
I'm
there
at your
without
service,
fixing
sir.
props.
I don't have time to discuss it with Paul. You'll be watching it from now on, all right? Or I'll have to find another fet.
You can't just sack me, steward. I got this job from Ulrich von Neuhaus.
But I can make sure he knows how you run the place. That's the 5th yucca who got scrushed in here.
This is some jiggery pokery.
Be quiet. And now clear off. Hey, you! Who are you?
You're Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me. About Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Have you found out any...
Just rumors. And those are useless. What's your name?
Henry?
All right. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game. If Sir Kunzling trusts you, you could help me in my investigation.
Well, that's actually why I'm here.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
No, I don't.
I thought as much. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
My God, that looks like a bloody expensive horse.
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, We'll compare the numbers to the mine record.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to, for example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it helped. I mean, mined out.
Won't they be suspicious if I ask those kind of questions?
Of course. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. And they have an odd way of speaking. Like, calling each other Sonny. However old they are, you should pretend to be really interested in them. And maybe you could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
I'll behave like a true nobleman.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story, so you're to the point. Each day, 3 shifts work in the shaft. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samco's hewers should be off work now. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of... And don't forget,
By the way,
well,
he was a great help to us.
even though we had some disagreements, if it weren't for him...
Are you Foreman Samco?
Aye, I am. And who's asking?
My name is Henry. Steward Christian sent me to you. My family runs mines, so I came here to gain experience.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
I may not look like it.
All right.
What is the word?
Aye, that's a good... But proper rest is even...
So how do you...
Depends. Some have a kip.
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit, or we're hewing something soft, only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting worse.
How many corves did you...
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to hulk 34 corves without skimping on him.
That's all I need to know.
Careful.
At your service, sir.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're hewing?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. My name is Henry of Scallops. Our family rented a mine, so I came to gain experience.
A nobleman in the pit? I'll be damned. But you can't just amble around.
I just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we... But make it snappy, man.
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kid. We gans through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from rock in the...
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a... You take a kevil and dig and don't croak from the stithe, then you'll keel over from a...
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed. In the dark, and once you get out by with the corp...
How much?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfing pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we earn a pittance.
Can you give me a more specific...
Sometimes, not even half a grosh and a cough. That's near way to make a living.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Nobleman or not, you don't need to know that.
You should know you can't defy a nobleman. I'll mention your disobedience to Sir Christian or to the Mint Master. Then you can start looking for another job.
Out but that, sir. I couldn't just leave me marrows. It would break their hearts. And maybe their necks too. Who'd keep an eye on them? I'll tell you everything. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
Thanks.
Nah, thank ye. Now leave us to hew, Mara. We've got a lot of graft ahead of us. God be with you, and have a pleasant evening.
Mother of God, where's that stench coming from? Gah!
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are ye? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm a nobleman, and I'm interested in the operation of the mines. Are you praying? Why?
The day before the feast of St. Petronilla, a kidder was hawking here. Young jaybird, a young'un, still wet behind the ears. We dinged the berg, set it ablaze, all good. He took a mell, battered the fault, and the props spangued out. It all came crashing down on him. Done him right in, it did.
That's awful. Sorry about your friend.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was strong as a horse. Wouldn't have taken her like. And now, how can he forgive me?
There's no more pain in heaven. Don't be so hard on yourself.
You're right. I hope the Lord has welcomed the poor lad into the kingdom of heaven. Will you pray with me for his...
Aye. I'll pray with you.
You're a canny lad. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper,
Almighty
tin,
and merciful
iron,
God,
and
our
all
Father,
ores and metals.
you are the giver
I
of
ask
gold,
that you bless my
silver,
brother who has died in this
bronze,
mine.
copper,
And may your
tin,
holy angels
iron,
save his soul from
and all
damnation.
ores and metals.
Bring his soul to
I ask that
eternal
you bless
glory
my
through our
brother
Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
this
and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
May your
Christ.
holy angels save his
Amen.
soul from
The angel of
damnation.
the Lord declared
Bring his
unto
soul
Mary,
to eternal
and she
glory
conceived the Holy
through our
Spirit.
Lord, our
Hail Mary.
Saviour and Redeemer,
Mary said,
Jesus
Behold,
Christ.
I am the handmaid
Amen.
of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us. Hail Mary. Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. Pour forth, we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we, to whom the incarnation of Christ, thy Son, was made known by the message of an angel, may by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection. Through the same Christ our Lord. Amen.
So, are you going to answer me now?
Aye. Thanks for praying with me.
What is the work of a miner about?
What it's about? It's about hewing the face and hauling the ore to the banking coves. Over and over again. Proper graft, that. Can be redone.
Are deaths in the mine common?
Aye. But every death in the shaft is a waste. Whether it's in a crumple or black damp. Unfortunately, we still bury a yakker or two a month, you know. That's life like.
How is the ore mined?
First, we have to survey the shaft and find ore. Then the place gets scored and set ablaze. We set up timber around. The hewers take their tools and start dinging rock and hewing ore. Nothing to it.
How much do you make doing this?
Depends on how much we hawk. How hard the rock is, how much ore's in it. It's not really worth it, though. Half a grosh and a corf isn't much of a fight.
So how many corves did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 corves.
That's all I need to know.
Careful!
I already know how many corvs the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corvs extracted. That means 10 corvs of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported corvs must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
That this is fraud of colossal proportions, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ear.
What about...
I still think the trail will lead. You need to talk to Fett, and being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime. So it should be in their own... Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what...
What a nice day. Gepriesen sei der Herr.
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miners extracted 100 corvs of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
Or someone is writing down false numbers and hiding 10 corvs.
I do not write anything in the book myself. Foreman Fett counts the corvs here. Go and talk to him instead.
Don't tell me you don't count them too. You wouldn't pay for more corvs than there really were.
Do you have any idea how much ore passes through my hands? How am I supposed to remember how many there? Besides, miners can lie and say they extracted more than they did.
All 3 crews agreed to report more. I seriously doubt that. Look, you don't have to be afraid to tell the truth. Me and Sir Christian agreed to settle the matter quietly. We're not going to punish anyone.
I am innocent. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corvs to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure.
How long has this been?
Several months.
Is Ulrich...
The Mint Master?
Sir Christian or not, so just act like you don't want to scare off...
Yeah.
A word, Foreman.
Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility too.
To steal silver from the king is a most serious crime. Punishable by death.
Why are you telling me this?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corvs on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the Mint Master.
Aye, there's no point in denying it. Herman told me everything.
Bloody snitch.
But like him, you have nothing to be afraid of. It's obvious there's some bigger fish involved.
Alright, I'll tell you what. As soon as I was made head gaffer,
Amara, who worked, he said someone wanted to talk to me. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted oil. He made it very clear if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could...
Who was that fella?
He never told me his name. I don't scare easy, but this bloke...
How long?
For some time now, definitely.
Where can I find it?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. They say he was drunk, but
Who pays you on the side?
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers.
Do you think...
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that.
All right. Just Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will I...
Clear as a bell, Mara.
Christian? I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported calves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
I've already passed myself off as a nobleman here, so it won't be new to me.
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, but listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act. In short, be charismatic.
What should...
Like I said, if you don't have any... If you're charismatic and make sure you walk...
I got it.
Here. I reckon he won't be thrilled. But he won't... Ask him discreetly, in part... If my guess... You could get some... When you're in the smelting work. Good luck, Henry.
Someone's been pampering this. Sauce. Huh?
Quick! Whoa. Could I...
Shima.
What?
My name's You have no business being here.
I'd like to ask you something.
I can't talk right. Meet me outside in a while. Now... Fuck. I have to have a piss. You take over here, lads. I'll be right back.
Well?
Who are you, fella?
Henry.
The steward of the mint? And why did he send you?
I'm interested in the operations of the smelter.
What would you like to know?
What does your job entail?
Here in the smelter, the extracted ore turns into pure silver right under our hands. Horse shit. It's an awful, filthy fucking graft. If I could, I'd fuck off somewhere over the hills. But I've a family.
How do you like working in the smelter?
It's a shitty fucking job. My back aches something awful from shoveling heat. You're always breathing stive from the furnace, and then you cough your soul out after the shift is over. We'll all be crippled wrecks in a few.
What can you tell me?
Listen, all folks like him care about is lining their purses. On the other hand, I don't think it's any better.
What happened?
The bars are kept under lock and key in a safe place until a merchant or the blokes from the mint come and get. Only the owner of the smelter and a handful of select people have access to them, such as the foreman of the...
Have you noticed? Does any silver go missing from here, by any chance?
Why should I talk to you about such...
Look, I know my way around silver mining. I'm conducting an expert investigation. Justice is blind. If someone's bypassing the production process just to stuff their purse, they're hurting more than just the king, especially you, the grafters, the yakkers and smelters. And that pisses me off, because I'm actually one of you.
Right. I reckon you could be. Listen up, then. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked with us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund, out of the blue. The entire stables. Where do you think he got the money? It's all very suspicious, because he's the one with the best access to the finished silver bars. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. I'll bet you... But be careful. Keep a weapon close. People like him can be vicious.
Thank you.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Greetings.
Good day.
Greetings, Master Buresh.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, goodman. Likewise, Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter.
Scallop.
You are?
Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter, but I'm not selling any.
I know.
Well, if Sir Christian wish with this letter of safe but I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions.
Can you tell me?
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it so that it can be roasting mainly separates sulfur from the ore, which is why then the roasted material is smelted in the furnace and the slag is separated from the matte. It's then cast into bars that can be sold.
How many corves of ore do you process here per day?
We don't measure in corves here. I have several ore merchants working for me. They buy ore from various mines. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the corf, but weigh by the quintal. We process a large amount here, up to several thousand quintals a day in total.
How much silver does that make?
That, of course, depends on the quality of the ore. 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver. That then yields a... We can make between 100 and...
Can any...
That's everything is... Besides, molten silver is rather hard to steal. Once it's cast into...
How many corves...
Fly from Horsham.
I visited the mine there.
You're lucky. I have an excellent memory.
God be with you.
Don't forget, there are limits to my permission. And above all, mind you don't have an accident. Smell. Farewell, my friend.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Aye, beer over gold, I say.
Go! Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in everything.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snoop. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time. Your investigation ends. Right?
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down!
Wait, it's my right.
If that's you, go. He won't. You're mine!
Now, spill the beans.
Not me. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. It's true. As Volkmar is my name. As had one day, he gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver bar. The books were cooked, so no one found out anything. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. I was supposed to make... In the end, I had to force him to cooperate. Just like...
Why did...
The Mint Masters Buresh had it all figured out.
Aren't you
And which king did I steal from exactly? I didn't care, man. I earned...
Moving on.
They're a mind out.
They counterfeit...
I suppose so. Buresh only told...
Did Buresh...
Not in front of me, but you won't be able to ask him.
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the entrance to the Mint... Look here. Why are you doing this?
I'm convinced
No, I can't help you there. I never heard Buresh say nothing about Vavak. Now you have the map, and since I told you everything, I know I wanted to, you know, please let me go. Please. Stable.
All right.
Thank you. I'll go to Kuttenberg and get fixed up, and if we meet again, you're a good...
Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works for nothing. But I underestimated you. An embarrassing mistake. I reckoned you wouldn't find anything. And even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
It turned out the other way round.
Congratulations. His wife and children will surely be beside themselves. What to do with you? We could come to a reasonable agreement. Underground, no one would.
You'll be the one
We'll see about... He can't leave here alive! Finish him!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Have you had enough, Buret?
Mercy! For Christ's sake, mercy!
Underground, no one will hear you scream.
No, please. I'll give you anything you want. Just let me live.
I want proof that Mint Master Vavak is involved in this whole scheme.
But I really don't know anything.
Stop lying to my face. Out with the truth.
All right. The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's Mint Master, he got cocky and began to abuse his power. He grabbed anything he could get his hands on, took away mining rights from anyone who opposed him. Anyone who wanted to keep his station had to pay him a hefty fee. But that still wasn't enough for him. So he came to me one day with the idea that some of the royal silver might not reach the king at all.
Why did he come to you?
The citizens of Kuttenberg didn't like some blow-in turning up to replace Peter of Pisek, and they were even less happy when he started giving them trouble. He'd have a job finding any allies among them. I'm a stranger here too. Think what you will, but I like Vavag better than all them Rutards.
Wasn't he a...
Sigismund came here for the silver. He doesn't care how it gets. He trusts the Mint Master unless...
So you agreed to help?
Did I have any other I hate to
What was it?
Surprisingly simple. And to keep the Mint Master free of suspicion, he put me in charge of this whole... In the end, it wasn't even that hard. No one had the slightest problem with earning something on the side of the king's... And when somebody got cold feet, we took care of it.
What are you doing with the stolen...
Stolen?
Whatever.
It's used to mint groschen.
Genuine?
It's simple, really. Our coiners work with genuine coin dies. We're producing beautiful... No one can tell they're not from the Italian court.
About the evidence?
Yes?
I need some proof in my hands.
And I can count on you to make sure my name is... Will you give me your word?
You can never be...
At the mercy of a stranger. Here's the key to the chest. It's behind that door, in the coiner's room. You'd better not talk to the coiners. They're an odd bunch.
Is that all?
Aye.
I'm sure you... Don't tell me you and Vavak didn't
You must be the devil himself. Here it is. But I'd appreciate it if you kept it to... I'll be on my way. I won't say it was not... I hope we
Likewise.
Just a couple more sheets and we're done for today. What good is that if we can't leave this place? We'll have a drink, roll some dice. Don't worry,
here to help you.
What are you doing? Get out of here. If the guard...
You don't have to worry about the guards.
What about Master Buresh?
I talked to Buresh. I reckon he'll be on.
What?
I came to get
There are some books in that chest over there, but it's...
Leave that to me. I still need the genuine coin.
Everything we do here is clean.
Except you're minting using stolen silver.
How are we to know where it comes from? We're just pawns.
Nobody's saying any different. Like us, the guards are dead.
Hang on. It's just the books you're after, isn't it? We won't tell nobody nothing.
Tell me more.
Look, he made it this far. Why... You're probably right. How did you enter through our own We used to work in the mint in the Italian court. Then, one time... Well... And the foreman got pissed off and... But then, the mint... and... Who's in... The mint is run by Master Buresh and his people. Especially that big fella. They're the ones that bring us food and drink. But other than that, he visits every week. A friendly bloke. We're well taken care of.
Why are they...
Well, it's just... discouraged. It's pretty dangerous around here, what with the bandit.
Don't you mean...
Not really. Come to think of it, we've got everything we need down here. They even brought some wenches here for us once. But I'm not really into that, anyway. We've got plenty of food and drink, and good drink at that. And coin. When they let us go, we'll be
Why don't you...
We're just supposed... And we're told not to go far. The mint master would be angry.
I'll take care of the evidence I'll bring against him. When I'm done with him...
You reckon... It's real?
I'm sure of it.
So? Then we could... Me neither. Free! Free!
Quick!
Someone's been camping.
At your service, sir.
This arse must have done pretty gutted.
I got the evidence against Mint Master Vavak.
Really? Let me see.
Here. His handwritten records of the whole scheme.
There are names, amounts paid, mines, smelting works, yields. I'll be damned. This is perfect, Henry. This could wipe him out for good. Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from...
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Did you have any...
I had a bit of a disagreement with the guards.
Sacre! Well, I suppose... I hope...
The owner of the smelting work...
What deal?
I let him...
I understand. He's clever enough to know when he's walking on... Be it as it may, I'll get in touch with Buresh and have a talk with him. There's one more thing. Was there anyone else?
There was some coinage.
Jesus Christ.
Vavak locked them up there to work for him.
My God.
I did, but it took some persuading.
Thank God for... When you talked to them, did you see a coin die anywhere?
They gave it to me quite willingly.
I'm curious.
Here.
What the... That means all the groschen minted from the silver stolen by... In any case, we uncovered... But I'm afraid no matter what Master Buresh told you at the mint, no one will believe us.
Luckily, I've got this. He actually gave it to me willingly, for letting him go.
This really is the... But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while you were gone. The scheme Master Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredible. But it's also one of the cleverest fraud... With those books in Retard's hands, Vavak won't remain long in his post, and it's now pretty clear who will replace him. To many people. Maybe everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, only there would be a... I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't be difficult. A miner jumps at coin like a dog at a bone.
What happened to Herman?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road to Grunt, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked.
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Buresh. But knowing him, he won't be... And I'll take care of the coiners. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vavak all you want, but keep your tongue tied. I've got a little something here for you, and I'll give you something extra.
Doesn't that mean you'll be
Do me a favor. Rutard will...
How can you be so sure?
If there's one thing I've learnt about silver, it's that it's got one... It surely doesn't smell... Are you sure?
I just want to save my lord, Hans Capon.
I'm not interested in your motives, Henry. I don't know what... You've heard my offer.
I can't promise you.
And why, if you don't mind...
I'm not a cheat.
This is Kuttenberg, Henry. Either you're cheat. Which part do you want to play?
I'm simply not going to cheat.
Who do you think you help?
My conscience.
You'll never get an offer like that again. But so be it. It's none of my business. Here's your books, and here are the copies of the books from the...
Thank you.
It should help the Rutards. Or maybe not. I'm not sure it was all worth it. Now leave me alone.
Quick! Quick! Go! Go! Quick! Keep it up. Yeah! Whoa! Ka! Ka! Go! Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Are you blind? You almost ran into me. My respects.
A fine day
Much to spare.
Nice and slow.
Hear ye! Hear tidings of what is happening in our city.
Whoa! Whoa!
The city has come under the Marlin Parish.
Good to see you.
The Lord Jesus Christ.
Forever and ever.
I'm Henry. Take me to him.
Ah, Henry, I'll let you in. Shimek will take you to the Lord. I hope he'll find that you're not the first to come to him today.
Well, we're here, but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and
I understand.
And what now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Naz? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him, Sigismund will denounce him as a rebel and right off the dead.
Damn it! As always, counting grosh and not left room for a grain of common sense in that head of his.
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased when the Hungarian king himself listens to him. He was boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court. There's no way we'll change his mind.
But you've been to see other counselors too, haven't you? Have you any good news from anyone?
Unfortunately not. Some of them are beholden to Sigismund for their office, and some are worried about ending up, forgive me, friends, like you and Peter of Pisek.
Christ above! That's exactly what Sigismund wants. To divide us. To paralyze us with fear.
Divide et impera. God knows, that ginger fox is a master of dividing and conquering.
You are absolutely correct, my lady. Especially when everyone can see your problems. I've heard that Mint Master Vavak is still...
The devil take that bastard!
Gentlemen, and my lady, sorry to interrupt, but I have some new tidings about our Mint Master. I've heard about his crimes against the crown, and it's no trivial pilfering.
Are you sure the accusations are true?
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad. Finally, some good news.
It seems that this young man came to brighten my day. Who do I have the honor of addressing?
Martin, this is Henry, our ally from Liechtenstein. Henry, this is Sir Martin Oderin, Lord of Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas, as no doubt you've already deduced.
Sir, my friend Godwin gave me a ring for you. He said you'd help me if I needed it.
Godwin? Really? Well, you choose peculiar friends.
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Godwin shouldn't be giving away what isn't his. But I'll help you if need be. Although not a...
Sir Gunsling!
Shimek?
Mint Master Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Right now?
Well, I've got nothing to do with that. I didn't betray you.
I hope not.
You'll soon have... Let Vava... Shimek! Place a gunner on the upper floor, and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then...
Certainly, right away.
Henry, we're counting mainly on you.
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
I'll help you into your...
But quickly!
What?
No. So go to your room. Take your precious crossbow. And if things turn out bad, if something were to happen to me...
I love you, God Almighty.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? But you're more than well aware of that, eh? Since you don't dare leave home without a horde of men-at-arms.
My men aren't here to protect me, but to enable me to keep order when needed. And today, I got the feeling that order is just what's needed. Or do you disagree, sir?
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured, we're very...
Threats? A warning, more like. Lord Ruthard, I'm offering you one last, if not, the king.
Enough! Do you think you can insult me in my own home? Do you imagine you could do as you please just because you have Sigismund's favor? That can easily change when the king learns of the serpent you are nursing to cite your own words, sir. Only, considering what I know, you might lose a little more.
How dare you?
Henry!
The word is you're conspiring with Buresh of Krakowitz and Foreman Fett, sir, to falsify the mining records together. In other words, you're stealing the royal silver. And what's more, taking it to a secret mint where you forge your own coin with the royal stamp. And that's a capital crime. What do you suppose Sigismund might do when he finds out his own mint master is robbing him? Especially when he's desperate for every last groschen.
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective, sir. So from now on, you will...
Exactly. We'll see.
Are you trying to threaten, and with nothing but common slander?
Oh.
I know about your account ledgers and the ones from Buresh. The real ones, that prove how you carried out this fraud.
You've made up those books. Or
Of course not. Do you think we've got copies here? The original books are safely stashed away out of your...
Exactly. And if anything happens to us, they'll see to it that King Sigismund and the town council will hear all about Hermes Trismegistus.
So, do you want to...
Captain!
Sir!
This matter is an internal affair of the Crown and my office.
Are you sure?
Yes, damn it! Do what I...
Let us step inside.
Gentlemen, I expect you'll keep this, and I expect you'll be...
The executioner's far from here, so I'll be standing in for him today.
What? You can't just cut down the royal mint...
I'll give you the wrong foot.
You're right. I underestimated...
You certainly did.
The only question is, how...
Don't do anything rash, Kunslin. I understand...
That's true. Intelligent people can always reach an agreement that benefits everyone.
More than angry. Swear you leave me and my family in peace, and our mining...
You have my word.
Good. You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes you can be of use to us...
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement.
Spy on the king? You can't ask that of me.
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't.
We can, and we will.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learns all about it. Then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping block.
Henry's right, so don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more to lose than we do.
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand. All right, I'll do as you ask.
Excellent. And now get out of my house.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. I've still got some affairs to deal with today. At least I can see our mint master out. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many interesting things.
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon meet again in more pleasant circumstances. Ha ha! Now that was a good one. The mighty mint master strode in like a lion, and then crawled out like a whipped dog. Oof. I can breathe a lot easier now we've got rid of that bastard. At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books. I'll hide them in a safe place, just in case he gets any ideas.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
Well, you can return the favor right away, sir.
I did, and I'll keep that promise. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could avail of it in the opposite direction.
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Burgov won't have an inkling.
He won't. It's well hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time. Until Rosa discovered it in the fortress one day. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in her room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door on your left.
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much, Sir Kinsling.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is still ahead of you.
Nobody will be expecting me. The passageway is an advantage that works on my side. Besides, I've got my spy coat on, which makes me hard to spot. I can deal with any locks, and if I come across anyone, I'll take him out without a sound or a trace.
Well, it looks like you know what you're doing, and that you've done it before. I'll pray for your success. It would help us in more ways than you...
What do you mean?
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with our arms folded until now. We look helpless. But if you liberate Lord Capon, the word will spread like... and he'll lose a strong advantage. That would help convince some of those...
You're right. I hadn't thought of the other consequences. Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll get Lord Capon out of my...
You've no lack of courage, son. But you shouldn't count on that alone. I'll at least look at the books you brought. I'm very curious about what there is on Vava.
I wish you a pleasant read.
I've got a feeling you're looking for me, Henry.
Your father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fort. A task for the lowest lackey, wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me.
What are you staring at? Do you think I would? So, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle. You can find the exact place if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. But it would be nice. Listen, nearby Malashov is a stud farm managed by Hashtal, an old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
A wayside?
Are you? Never mind. It's a big white column. From the shrine, you should be able to see. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... how can I describe it? A window.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, and now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look where its top points to. If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again, that should lead you to a small clearing marked by a cross in the rocks. You dig there, and you should get to the...
That's a really cunning solution. No random fool would ever find it.
That was exactly my intention when I thought it up. I think you're no fool, so you shouldn't have any trouble. And that's not all. Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget, you have to get out.
You're right.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Stop off at the stud farm I told you about, and ask... No catch. Please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. You know, you might not be aware of it, but but you mustn't breathe a word of it to...
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to...
What might that...
A book. It has great value to me, and I was... But if you're going...
And what book is it?
It's hard to explain to someone uninitiated.
What do you mean, uninitiated?
Really? Mea culpa. So if you do find the book, you'll be...
Well, yeah.
In that case, I'm not going to make it easy for you. If you'd like to know why it's so important to me...
Fear not, my lady.
Restraint, valiant knight. I value your determination, but this way would give yourself away immediately, and I'd remain without my book. Find it nice and quiet.
Your wish is my...
It shouldn't be hard. The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold. And take this, so you...
Thank you.
It is quite possible you won't get back to Malashov again. So don't forget about me. And Henry...
over you, Ulrich. I guarantee you that.
I don't know what you said to the Master, but he left here looking like he'd met the Grim Reaper. May God be with you, Henry.
Nice and safe. Whoa! How's
I've got the call.
Thank you very much. Did anyone?
Yes, indeed. A woman stopped by.
I'll get.
So when you're done,
Well, I'm about half done. Oh, this is useless. It's cold. That should do it.
I'm finished.
great. Great work, Master. Till we meet again, Henry.
right?
Do you have any?
Some fella stopped by. Wonder, bring the finished piece straight to him.
Bloody hell. I'm overheating it.
That's more like it. I need to sharpen this. Easy, good horse.
of his fingers?
Or knock a couple of his teeth out.
I had to warn you about the greatest.
Well from Burgundy and Tuscany.
Ah! Quick! Ka!
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Quick! Quick!
Make the...
A good day to you. I brought you what you wanted made.
I'm excited. Show me. Beautiful work. Thank you very much. And for coming all the way from Kuttenberg, here's a little extra.
If you ever need anything else,
Till we meet again.